Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can. And they continue with The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Now I really need to bring my A game because it's time for the final question mark showdown against the freaking spiders and then against the Golem and against the Leshen, which will wrap up Velen as far as the map is concerned. I think I will invest in some decoction. I have some pretty cool ones at this point. Damage dealt is increased when vitality is at its maximum. Increases critical hit chance. Okay, this is potentially pretty cool. I'll try that. No! Well, so much for bringing my A game. That was going so well. Okay, I think this is the big one. Which should make it significantly easier, because the big one is actually significantly more annoying than the small ones. Of course, if I don't kill them quick enough, I'm pretty sure another big one is going to crawl out, in which case I might actually lose my mind.
Gniazdo potworów. Najlepiej wysadzić je gwiazdą tańczącą lub kartaczem.
Finally, man! It's pretty annoying, actually. It's only the start of my journey because I'm still the Golem. And the Leshen. Let's start with the Golem then.
Zatańczmy. Okay, that was more tedious than difficult. Igor de Sade's journal. A notebook documenting research undertaken on the dissertation on workings and constructions of golems based on the work of Master Alzu, written by Igor de Sade, a student at Van Arv Academy. Only a portion of notes have survived. I came across the remains of a destroyed golem in the swamps outside Vizima. Words cannot describe the rage that overcame me. The brickmakers who keep a settlement nearby told me that this act of vandalism was perpetrated by some white-haired witcher. I had heard the members of that guild were vile persons, but to stoop to that... this is about the golem in Witcher 1. The idea has struck me that I might find something of use in the Oxenfurt Academy archive. I managed with great difficulty to cross the Pontar, but once in Oxenfurt I came upon an unpleasant surprise. The academy has been closed. Luckily I was able to gain entry thanks to a help of a professor of mine, Thank you, Slavoy. I thus was able to dig out a few dust-covered beauties in Eureka. Near the village of Heddle there's a tower which, purportedly, once served as a workshop to none other than Master Azur himself. I made it to the tower. It's inhabited. A rather eccentric gentleman has made roosted. For his flock of harpies, I saw him feed their chicks pork. Inconceivable. But let's return to our core concern, the tower which this moon has turned into a harpy nest. It truly might have been Azur's workshop. That means this might be the very place where he conducted his research into golems. It's here, standing motionless in a stone circle. The local peasants think it's merely a strangely formed boulder, but then again, how could such bumpkins ever guess they pass a masterpiece of magic concentration on their work to feed chickens? They've already fastened a lightning conductor. It's a shame there are no druids nearby. If I hadn't slept through my course of meteorological magic, I'd summon a storm myself, but as it is, I cannot wait, patiently or otherwise. I've been sitting on these cold stones, waiting for a change in weather so long my bowels are almost frozen, but it's finally here. I must stop writing now, for drops are falling on my notebook and smearing my notes. The first rumbling of thunder sounded in the distance. I cannot contain my excitement. Soon the golem shall live again. Oh, I destroyed this guy's life's work. But then obviously first he was killed by his own life's work, so at that point I doubt he particularly cared. Okay, so that leaves me with just the Leshen. Wasn't the best opening. explore this castle over here, or rather the ruins thereof. And that'll be it for Velen. The last page is torn from Count Romilly's journal. A box upon Anastasia von Berman, a box upon her whole plowing house. I finally found a way to end this deadly charade she's put on. The key to unraveling the riddle lay in a dusty old tome in my library. That little viperess was marked by a Leshen. That is why the monster attacked my castle. There was only one way out of the situation. I snuck up while she slept and throttled her. She didn't even manage to peep. Now I can finally leave my castle walls, thank the gods. The monstrosity has skirted off into oblivion along with that accursed child. The entire affair was a horrific error. I'm just glad the savings from previous missions are safely preserved in the castle treasury. I must recruit some mage. Perhaps that will ensure I will avoid such incidents in the future. Great. Did I save? Because if not, it would be pretty annoying, actually. When the time of the white frost comes, do not eat the yellow snow. Wise words. Okay, I did save. Luckily for me. The craft has proven even more profitable than I anticipated. 5 of the last 7 kidnappings ended in success. Only 2 of the lads had fathers too miserly to ransom their sons. Clearly was more offspring where those came from, so the calculating knaves deemed the captured snots expendable. Note for the future, demand a significantly smaller ransom from clients with more than 1 male heir. I sent the lads after Anastasia von Bormann. The Lord of Zoiter Castle is a magnificently wealthy noble, and Anastasia is an only child. I smell a lucrative transaction. The lads returned with the client's daughter this very night. The girl is cold, apathetic even. Something strange is afoot in the castle's surrounding. Flocks of ravens perch in the trees, watering the courtyard. This morning a new contingent flew in. The 2 serving maids have gone missing. Could my lads have been responsible? Or did those ravens peck them to death? Here's a giant inkblot that covers half the page. One of my grooms has died. From what the remaining servants recount, he was killed by tree roots that suddenly thrust straight out of the ground. My men are petrified. Wolves howl day and night in the land surrounding the estate. Leaving the castle walls means certain death. We have barricaded ourselves inside and live as if under siege. Luckily we have ample supplies of food and water. Perhaps this is some kind of a curse? Franz, the servant who led the unit that kidnapped Anastasia, has hanged himself. Black magic is surely at work. I must search the castle library for some indication of what this might be. Now, the Leshen is probably one of my favorite monsters in this entire game. It's just so immensely creepy, this ancient creature of the woods that commands, the beasts. And from what it describes here, it sometimes marks people and then protects them. It has marked this girl and destroyed this entire castle with attacks of wolves and ravens and the very earth, the roots rising up from under the ground to destroy it. Like, it's just immensely cool, and it also looks cool. Might have to rest to get a swallow, because I'm not sure what my chances are looking at without it. To the right and Honorable Raphael von Vormann, Lord of Zotzer Castle. We wish to reassure you, my dear sir, that your daughter is in the flower of good health. She will continue to enjoy said health, provided her father acts according to our instructions. They are as follows. In 6 days, at the exact stroke of midnight, you, sir, are to present yourself in person outside the cursed chapel near Brunwich in order to hand over the ransom in the amount of 1,000 unshaven medical crowns. You are to sound no alarm and come alone, with no guards or retainers of any sort. I trust we needn't add that any failure to follow these instructions will result in an immediate and proportionate decline in the young and beautiful Lady Borman's health. My best wishes to you, sir. Okay, there's a cage. Is the quest done? I think it is. Is there really nothing here? From skeletons. Okay, I guess that's it. So, time has finally come. Oh, wait, there's a bandit camp I didn't clear? I don't want to travel here, I just was curious about. No, that's just a grindstone. Yeah, I think that's everything. Time has finally come to visit Novigrad. I'm pretty sure that's a bug. Like, it's awfully suspicious to me how buggy this game is so many years after release, especially because I don't remember most of those bugs, and I specifically avoided installing any mods because I screwed it up with the previous games, and I thought surely the base game must run perfectly after so many years. Okay, so I will visit Novigrad next time. For now, I will save and end it here. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!